Hi everybody, this is Roxy, and I am just going to show some journaling spots that I made today. I've used the Romantique line from Graphic 45, and this is actually, I've revamped or kind of updated one of our groups on Your Paper Pantry, the Journal Me This swap, and what that started out as a swap to kind of get to know people. I started when I first started the group. That was about the first group that I set up along with Shoppers Without Borders. But the Journal Me This swap was kind of, like I said, to get to know each other. And what we would do is just take a 8x11 paper and write a note to the person, and then just kind of decorate it however way you wanted, as a collage, or you kind of would get to know their likes and what they do and who they are, and then you would just illustrate that. So it's kind of run its course. I mean, a lot of people are already kind of know each other now. And so I'm changing it up to a Journal Me This journal spot. And every month we're going to have a theme. This month is Le Romantique for the wedding crop that's coming up. And what I did is, we're going to do it so that everybody is paired up, or actually within a group. We're going to have groups of at least, or up to 4 people. And you can just make 3 journal spots for each person in your group. And, you can make them all the same journal spot, or you can change them up like I did. And I just made a lot of different examples using a Cricut, using Spellbinders die, using some Tim Holtz dies, and then using no dies at all if you don't have a machine. So I'll start with a Cricut. This is a library pocket from the Sweetheart cartridge, and it's the bridal dress. And I put a little piece of Mariposa paper in the back, and then I just kind of, and the theme I did throughout was, not theme, but one thing I did try to do throughout is put a little diamond dust or bling on it. So anyways, I cut out some of the Le Romantique paper, the roses, and I just kind of did a little glossy accents on there to highlight it like it's dewdropped rose. Added a I Am Roses that I sprayed with the Hula Hoop Glimmer Mist. And then I cut out the Le Romantique paper with the bride on it. And all of the ribbon and twine is from May Arts. And then I just stamped the back. This is a laundry line stamp, as is this, and that just says date, time, and place. So that is one journal spot. And they can, if whoever gets this, or if they get that, they can just glue that right onto a mini album or a 12x12 layout, whatever. So that's the first one. And then this one is using the new Donna Salazar has the stamps that go with that, the compatibilities. They're compatible to the, spit it out, Spellbinders dies. So I cut out this paper with the Spellbinder die, stamped her stamp on just a cream cardstock, and I used soft suede throughout from Stampin' Up! For the ink. And then on this one I glossy accented the bird and then threw some diamond dust on them. And this is a I Am Roses, and then just one of the little stamps from the paper line. A little bit of Prima Bling, some May Arts ribbon and twine. And that's just a real simple, if you don't have a Cricut or whatever. So that's another journal spot. And then this, of course, is the Tim Holtz label die. And I, again, highlight it with some diamond dust. Did a few I Am Roses in Hula Hoop, and then added a little bit of rose tea for a highlight. And here's some more stamps. And then these are some really old K & Company tags, and they just fit right in the back. I just added a piece of coordinations on the back. So that's the other one. And I kind of just wanted the bride and groom to stand out, so I cut the dies so that they would be highlighted in the center. And then this is another Tim Holtz ornamental die. And May Arts ribbon again, and I just tied this as a package. And then again I covered the back with coordinations. And whoever gets this, or when they get it, they can add some more stamping, they can glue this down, whatever. And then here's another K & Company journal spot. And then I also used a gold gel pen with my template for lines. And then this is a wild orchid flower from Anastasia that she sent me in a rack. And these are new flowers from Petaloo. They're beautiful. That's one pack. You get all those different colors. They're really nice. So that's that one. And then this last one is using the new Tim Holtz Glassine envelopes. And this is a Yoli idea. She kind of came up with, putting a belly band on a coin envelope, but I used the Glassine. And then this is one of our last stamp stores, local stamp stores, is going out of business, unfortunately, so I bought this Fiskar stamp for $7. It was half off. No, it was 75% off, so I got a little less for that. Anyway, so I did I used that on top of the envelope flap. And then also for this little belly band part, I just stamped one side of it, cut it down to 1 inch, and then stamped the other side, and it was a perfect size. So I added some flat back pearl bling, another little stamp. Here's some more May Arts satin, or silk, as is this. And then I just took a regular tag. And this stamp is one of my favorite stamps. It's a paper inspirations. This is a great stamp if you want to make toile. It's just beautiful. So I stamped this with Baja Breeze, edged it with some soft suede, and then sprayed it with rose tea. And this is a Prima stamp from, I got a huge stamp set. So that is this last journal spot. And if you haven't joined Your Paper Pantry, please come and join us. If you haven't joined Journal Me This yet, join it. I think this is going to be a fun swap. This will give you some really nice go-to journal spots when you're doing your minis or layouts, or even, you could set that right on a card, make that a card, whatever. This could be the inside of your card, a lot of different options. You could use this as even a tag for a present, but they're mostly going to be journal spots, really heavy on the journaling. So stop on over, and I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you. Bye.